despite the offers of free players, PSG will not recruit any defender despite the injury of Christian Kimpembe. Luis Campos wants to hold out until the winter to relaunch the attack on the Milan Skriniar track. You know what I want to come to, the Milan Skriniar thoughts. What did he say? If you remember it before I bring.
He said he didn't want to talk about his transfer situation. He thinks it wasn't the appropriate time or whatever, and that's usually code for I am not answering that question because I am planning on leaving.
So what he said is, I never speak about my contract here in public. It's not the right place to discuss about it. When there will be updates, you will know from me and no one else.
Yeah.
And you know, as soon as I saw it, I quoted it. Oh, he's leaving. And then I saw your tweet, and you said
He's leaving. He's leaving. That's why.
he's leaving. That's why.
Yeah.
But him saying, I never speak about my contract here in public, he's lying. He's lying because didn't we all think that if we didn't get him this summer, he would extend because he always spoke about him extending his contract to the supposed loyal Milan fan base and so on? What happened now?
Well,
happened
I think now he wants to go. Milan, Inter Milan are not in a great financial space, but I think perhaps even he knows that 80 million is too much. It's a
I,
form of
I
gatekeeping.
Princess, I said this. I said when he
Yeah, you
sees
did.
the 80 million bid rejected, he will be like, all right, I don't want to stay here anymore. Listen, I like that mentality, Skriniar. A bit too late, but January is acceptable for me.
And, no, because what if he also thought that 80 million was too much? Maybe he
Yeah,
understood that like this is a form of gatekeeping. You know,
yeah,
like
similar to Mr. Kylian
yeah.
Mbappe last summer.
And also now, you know, that price would significantly go down if they were to pursue it in January. There was also talks about pursuing it in July where it would be completely free. But I think because of urgency, January would probably make sense.
Yeah, and even though we pay like 20, 25, 30 million, the thing is we also have to remember is in the beginning of this season until January, he wasn't that much in need because after that it will still be tight, but we will have big UEFA Champions League games week in, week out if we go far. And then Skriniar will be needed much more. Like Bicciabo in any league and game, apart from maybe the big ones, I'm happy. But in the Champions League, I wouldn't want Bicciabo to be starting against a Bayern, for example.
No, yeah.
But rate it 1 to 10, him joining Paris Saint-Germain.
1 to 10.
In January.
Like him coming or just
Him coming in January.
what would I give it? Um 7?
So, so
Yeah.
I would say 8.5 because if it was any other club, they would try to extend him the entire year, and they would be like, you know what, let's at least keep him until the end of the year and then we can move on. It's either to
Oh, you
replace
mean
him.
us?
No, no, Inter.
No, I'm just saying that that's something we would do. Because you
That
said
we would.
other clubs would, you know.
Yeah,
That other
yeah.
club includes us.
We would do that, but the thing is, Inter Milan, they need money,
Mm.
and if they know if Skriniar hasn't extended until January, they'd be like, you know what, let's get the money we can for this guy. What would you say the price would be? I would say 35, 40. Or is it too much?
I think that might even be too much. There are
I mean,
things that probably suggest 20 or lower.
20. Oh,
And people were suggesting that. I don't know.
Nasser, yo, Nasser, man, Nasser.
Who knows? Honestly,
Do you
that
think
would
Inter will
also be
go
doing
from
a
80
favor.
to 20?
Listen, if they don't sell now, at least now they'll get some money. If they wait and reject this one, he will come for free. This is the thing. Like, do they want money?
Yeah,
Is that
that's the thing they
important, or
need.
is it their pride? I mean, I know like 40 to 20 million is nothing compared to the close to 90 million that they wanted, but it's something. Either that, like, or he comes as a free agent. They're in a lose-lose situation, which before they're in a win-win situation. I was very disappointed in the fact that we even tried to entertain this 80 million euro thing. So,
Yeah, but that's the thing. I remember it said like this: Inter asking for 80 million, and then it said PSG are preparing a bid, and then when the bid came out, it was 65 million still, 60 million plus 5 million in bonuses. So
mhm.
Paris Saint-Germain, they were like giving 60 plus 5, Inter rejected. Then PSG were like doing stuff, creating media, so on. Then they came back with the same bid because they were like, "Listen, Inter, we are not paying 80 million for a guy that has 1 year left on his contract. Do you understand? Do you understand?" And that's when big man like Nasser threatened Inter, saying, "If you don't sell him, he's coming for free in the summer."
They should
He's
have
a
really took
poet.
that 60. They really should have taken that. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
understand the stubbornness. I commend them for it. I'm going to give them their flowers. Nice try. Really, like they really did put their foot down, because had they accepted that 80 plus whatever million,
Mm.
they would have been 80 plus whatever million richer, and we would have had Skriniar, and they would have just bought some that center back from Nice and called it a day. You know? That would have been the smart thing to do, even though we would be overpaying and we know that. But
Yeah,
what they decided was to be stubborn. So it kind of it took them, because they know we have money, okay? Like, that's just what it is. They know we have money, and so they're going to try to do what kind of like what Monaco does,
yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
use you.
Listen, both them, Monaco with Disasi, Leicester with Fofana, all of the players that go overpriced, PSG, we were not stupid as we were before. We were not stupid. We didn't make a single overpaid transfer this entire summer. Every signing was below, apart from Vitinha, but that was a release clause.